Welcome back to the channel Madridistas. Today we break down Real Madrid's shocking 5-2 defeat against Atletico Madrid at the Metropolitano. Xabi Alonso's men were completely outclassed, with young defender Dean Huijsen struggling in the aerial duels, and captain Dani Carvajal showing his frustration after being subbed off. We'll cover Alonso's strong message to Huijsen, Carvajal's emotional reaction, and the defensive crisis Los Blancos are now facing after yet another injury blow. Stay tuned for all the details. Real Madrid endured their first defeat this season as they fell 5-2 to arch-rival Atletico Madrid, with Xabi Alonso's men getting completely outclassed. The lack of any defensive coherence led to Atleti scoring goals for fun at the Metropolitano. One of the players who struggled on the night was Dean Huijsen. The former Bournemouth prodigy has been one of the rising stars in La Liga this season. But he simply couldn't compete against the physical nature of the Atletico Madrid forwards. Xabi Alonso's message to Huijsen. After the game, Real Madrid head coach Xabi Alonso as well as the technical team issued a warning to Huijsen. According to Defensa Central, they reminded the Spanish international that he was poor in aerial duels, losing most of the balls and failing to deal with the physically adept Atleti forwards. The coaching staff urged Huijsen to improve on that aspect, especially now that he has become a first-team regular for Los Blancos. Although the youngster is brilliant when it comes to bringing the ball out from the back, his lack of physical and aerial dominance can make things easy for his opponents. Therefore, Alonso was quick to point and urge Huijsen to improve physically. But he wasn't the only one who struggled on the night. Besides Eder Militao, who had to be taken off at halftime due to a knock, most of Real Madrid's defenders struggled to cope with Atletico Madrid's relentless attack. Despite the heavy defeat, Dani Carvajal emphasized after the match that the team must move forward and focus on improving in upcoming games. Looking ahead, Real Madrid will face Kairat Almaty on Tuesday, and Xabi Alonso may make some adjustments, particularly given the long travel schedule. Carvajal didn't hold back when discussing the 5-2 loss to Atletico. The experienced defender made it clear that Los Blancos were outplayed and need to wake up after such a disappointing performance. His frustration was evident during the game, especially after being substituted around the 60th minute to make way for Eduardo Camavinga. As reported by Mundo Deportivo, Carvajal showed his frustration by kicking a bottle. Even after he was seated, the defender continued to show anger by making various gestures. However, the report does clarify that Carvajal wasn't angry at Xabi Alonso for the substitution. Rather, he was angry at the team for the way they performed on the night. As one of the senior players in the Real Madrid camp, Carvajal is a key leader in the dressing room and plays a key role in motivating the younger players. But he wasn't at all happy with his peers on the night. To make matters worse, the Spaniard picked up a knock which will now keep him out on the sidelines for a month. This serves as a massive blow for Real Madrid, considering the fact that Trent is already out until November. In fact, Los Blancos lost another defender on the night in Eder Militao, though the Brazilian may recover in 2 or 3 days. As far as Carvajal is concerned, his absence means coach Xabi Alonso will have to improvise. Raúl Asensio is an option, as he operated at right back against Levante and even during the latter stages of the derby. Madridistas, this derby loss is a huge wake-up call for Real Madrid. With Carvajal injured, Militao nursing a knock, and Huijsen under pressure to improve, Xabi Alonso has some big decisions to make ahead of the next game against Kairat Almaty. What do you think? Should Alonso make major defensive changes or stick with his young talents? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with every Real Madrid fan you know. Hala Madrid.